talk to you guys, because I feel like I haven't really like talked on camera in so long because I've been doing a lot of voiceovers and it's just been like a lot of vlogs. So I've missed just sitting here and talking with you guys, chatting it up. But today, I've been seeing a few requests on how do I part my hair, and I do have a video on that. It is fairly old, and I feel like people don't like watching old videos. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do an updated one. Even though I don't really know how to explain it, I'm gonna try my best to explain it the best way that I can. And then what? And a two, and a three. Okay. So before this, I prepped my hair. And if you guys want to see how I usually prep my hair and how I prep my whole self before a video. Super frizzy, but it's whatever. It doesn't matter because my hair's gonna be looking all kind of cray after this anyways. I like to use this rat tail comb right here. Has some hair in it, which is really kind of like pointless because rat tail combs are really meant for you to use the tail to part your hair. That's what the purpose of rat tail combs are, I believe. But I never use the rat tail part. I use the regular comb part, which is probably why it takes me long to part my hair. But I don't know why, I just like this part better. Maybe because this part is not sharp, because this is like plastic, if you guys can see. So it's not like a pointy end, like some actually have pointier ends. Not to where it's gonna hurt you, but you get it. When I do a middle part, I like to use my nose as a guide, the center of my nose, because I don't see how people don't. How do you know what the middle of your head is if you don't have a guide to guide you? I don't understand. So I go in at the tip of my nose. I literally touch this little part to my nose, or this part, whichever part that you decide to use. Going to just follow, pretend like there's an invisible line. I drag it lightly. When you're parting your hair, you have to keep the comb touching your scalp. When you want to stop, then you have to grab your hair like that and do that. That was a terrible description. You go to the center of your nose, go up, go up, go up. So then once you get up there, then you keep the comb to your scalp the whole time while you're doing your part until you're finished. Like that. And then once you want to stop, where the comb is, you put your finger there, and then you pull apart your hair. I don't know what just happened here. See, it's not gonna be perfect, okay? Because something weird just happened right here. I don't know what the heck. It is very important to make sure that your hair is either wet and or moisturized before you part your hair, because it's going to be 10 times harder to do it on dry hair, tangled, okay? So I try to make sure my hair is moisturized when I part it, because it's just so much easier. So that is number one. I'm sorry I didn't say that tip before, but now that I'm thinking about it, that's why it's so easy, because I have leave-in conditioner in it and it's wet. Well, it's not wet, but it's damp. Because if my hair was dry, this would be a much harder process. Again, step number 2, you have your rat tail comb, and then step number 3, you use your nose as a guide if you're doing a middle part. And step number 4 is always make sure that when you're parting, your comb is touching your scalp. Right now I'm in the mirror, I'm looking at myself in the mirror right here, and sometimes to make sure it's straight, I would just like bend my head down just so I can see. But you just have to keep going over it until you get it perfect. That's what I usually do. Even till this day, I'm not perfect. I mean, I have good days and bad days. And when you want to have the patience with it, you have to do it slowly. So I'm gonna try it one more time. really easy. You just really have to take your time with it if you really want it perfect. But it doesn't have to be perfect. And also, I only make my parts really perfect because I'm doing a video for you guys. It's kind of like art for me. Like, I want to make sure as I'm showing you guys the hairstyles, the parts look as best as I can look. And that usually takes me multiple tries. You guys don't understand. It takes me longer to part than like any other step in most of my hairstyles, depending on if it's like a hairstyle that requires a lot of parting. It looks like it's easy because of editing, because I have to fast forward through it and I have to like cut some parts, because if I kept in the length of how long it takes me to part sometimes, my videos will be like 30 minutes long, if not more sometimes. Because when it comes to parting, I'm just a perfectionist when it comes to that. But you don't have to be, okay? You feel me? You feel me? Okay. Alright, so next part that is really common is the side part. You either do it on this side or this side, whatever's your good side. With this, I like to use a guide as well. Well, it depends on how my part is. But I'm going to show you a basic side part, and then I'm going to show you a different way to do a side part, okay? So when I'm doing a basic side part, I like to use the arch of my eyebrow as a guide, like this. I'm trying to do this, but I can't do it on this one. Okay, that's gonna irk me. I'm gonna stop before I get mad. Alright, again, I start right here. And I kind of level it up with how I'm gonna want my part to be. You see, it's like a ruler. You know how when you use a ruler to help you do a straight part, this is literally like your ruler and your pencil all in one. So it's a ruler pencil, okay? Slash comb. And then you just... And sometimes when you're parting, as much as your hair may be moisturized or damp, obviously like right here I can't go any further because my hair is just too thick. So I'll just stop right here, and once I stop, I'll take it out and pull apart. And then I will start from the end of that and then continue to lengthen it. And then there you go. You have your side part. Look at my hair, all frizzy. My hard work. I'm just kidding. That's just natural hair for you. Okay. So then if I want to do a slanted one, I don't really have to like use a guide because it's not straight. I'm going to do a diagonal. So I literally just pick any spot and then I'm going to diagonally drag it. Like, do you guys get it so far? What do you think? Easy, hard, still frustrated? Where are you at right now? Click the poll right now. Just take a moment. Where are you right now so I know before we continue? You done? Hopefully you guys are getting it. I mean, parting again is not like that hard. I feel like it just seems like I make it look easy because of how I edit. It seems like it's fast forwarded and it happens in like 1 second, and it doesn't. Say you want to do your side part and then you want to do another section right here so you can have like a little braid going in the front or a twist in the front. You just literally connect. However, if you want to start right here, go from right here. So whenever you guys see me stop, it's because my comb couldn't go any further because my hair was too thick. And by now it's already dry. It'll probably help if I wet my hair again, but I don't got time for that. I mean, my hair is still decent enough to work with because it is moisturized, but I always find that parting is just better on damp hair. With these, obviously, it's a little harder because you don't have a guide to know if it's straight or not, but you just have to keep going over it. And also, as you guys see, when I do this, I'm also like turning my head as I'm like making the part because it's just It just helps as a guide to make sure I'm getting it right. Then you can just twist your hair up. Then you have your twist. Your little twist, twist. Your little twisty twist, twist, twist. Alright, last one I will do just for fun is look at my hair. It looks so crazy. So crazy. It looks so crazy. And I like it because it got kind of some volume, but it needs to stop looking like a... No, I suck at rapping. Okay, anyway. So with diagonal part, it's kind of hard to explain, so I may just do a voiceover here, or you guys just gonna have to watch me because I really don't know how I'm gonna explain this, because I need to focus, because this is kind of a little complicated. But yeah, we're gonna watch. I'm just kidding. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope it was helpful for you. I feel like it was kind of all over the place because I was talking a lot and rambling. Let me know if it helped you. If you have any more questions on how to part your hair, leave it in the comments down below and I will try to get back to you on those things. Yeah. If you don't take anything from this video, I hope that you at least know that you should make sure your hair is moisturized when you're trying to part your hair, or it's going to be super hard to part your hair. Make sure, if you can, your hair is damp and you just have to, you know, have a little spray bottle like this or whatever, and then you have a rat tail comb or a tiny tooth comb so you can make sure the part is nice and crisp. Make sure you're using this as your ruler and as your pencil and your comb and all that stuff like that, okay? So now you guys know, whenever you see me parting my hair on videos, that it took me longer than it looked, and that if it's taking you longer than it looked on video, then you're okay. You're just like me, like, you know, it's just without the editing and all that stuff. I don't have an intro. I don't even know what to do when I end anymore, so I'm just gonna get up and walk out and go get me some food.